Alright guys, this is what it looks out in the wild. Can't really tell, can you? Yokoso, thank you for stopping by. Today I'm gonna try and remove this intercooler and shove it behind the bodywork so we can conceal it a little bit better and make it more sleeper-esque. So let's let's just start beginning and see where we get. Alright, so I've decided I'm gonna cut this section out so the intercooler can fit right in there. Check it out. This perfect little square cut out. Right in between. Alright, so I got everything disconnected, starting with a whole fresh canvas. I have the core support bar still in here. They're just right in the corner of the cuts that I made, but let me sit you down and show you what I got. Alright, so hopefully let's set this right here, mount it to these support braces, put some elbows on these guys. It's gonna be pretty straightforward. I just have to get a different radiator because right now we'd have interference right here on this side. But now we should have more space in this corner, so maybe we can run an intake to a little box, or maybe down in there. We'll get fresh air through the through this guy. Still just brainstorming. Well, we'll see what we get. We'll keep going. Alright, so check out this bracket I made. It goes this direction. We have 2 mounting locations. And it's gonna bolt right on top of the intercooler. Do that real quick. One, for example. Secondary bolt. There we go, it's mounted. Check this out. Fully mounted. That simple little bracket still utilizes the hood support braces, so the hood is not going to fly off or rip this piece off under high speed. And this thing is in there. So it looks like we're doing pretty good. I might have to cut these, cut it off, and then put like a quick 90 so I can go right into this guy right there. There's the intake. And then for this side, obviously I need to get a radiator that has this space open right there. Luckily, or hopefully the one that I bought is the right size. We'll see what happens. Let's keep going. All right, the intercooler saga continues. Here is the original radiator, and here is the new one. Look how much shorter it is. It's back to back. Cut like a good 2-3 inches off. So I'm gonna put it in. Bam. We got enough space over here, and now we have space on the side. Little update for you guys. Got the intercooler out, and I have purchased a new oil cooler that's going to go right below the intercooler. So right now, let's cut out a piece of plate metal. I'll connect this to here, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's keep going. All right, I have the intercooler and oil cooler mounted, but right now it moves around, so I'm gonna make a little bracket right here that's gonna connect to this brace that's gonna go all the way across. Go. Now we just gotta connect it to this piece, and we'll have a brace. Let's keep going. All right, so we got the front mount in its location with the radiator, and we cut down these elbows to have a tighter radius. Now this fits perfectly right there. Just gotta weld this gap up. Just good little clearance right there. And on the other side, a little tight, but it fits. It's got a little bit of clearance right there, looking good. So I just gotta position these, and then we're gonna burn them in. Not sure what to expect with these two materials. Both unknown Chinese materials. Let's give it a go. Alright, so I got it all bolted. Check it out, it's super solid. One piece. Oil cooler, intercooler. There it is, the coolant package. Fully bolted in. It's not going anywhere. We got support braces here, up here. Look how solid this thing is. Got the radiator all clipped in. One port. Go to the other side. Go to another one. Right here. Direct in line. And direct in line for this guy. From right here to right here. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. Let's keep going. Actually, let's see what it looks like with the hood closed. Look at that. No intercooler down below. Fully closed. Can you tell that there's aluminum radiator, oil cooler, intercooler, all in one package, all behind the stock subframe brace thing, or like frame rail brace, bumper brace, whatever. All right. While I wait for that 90, I'm gonna work on this air filter. I'm gonna cut these two together and have the filter pod right in there. So basically, much where it has to be. I'm just gonna cut these. Right about there for both. So yeah, let's get to it. There it is. Intake pipe, fully aluminum welded. Air filter on. Intake 2. There we go. Pull it out a little bit. Here goes right to the air filter, and underneath you got that little hole right there, right to the air filter. Maybe I'll put a little duct. If I put a little like wall right here, close this off, cold air intake. But this is way better than before. The filter was sitting right here. Now it's way down here, getting all of this cold air. I just hope I don't need to move this. Hopefully it fits. But yeah, intake is done. Alright, so I cut this 2 pieces. This should fit right there. Perfect. Got a little bit of space. Should be just right. So we're gonna burn this in and see what happens. Alright, so you got this 245s put together. Now check this out. Should fit right there, perfect. So let me go throw this in, show you what it looks like. Alright, so I have the wastegate bung, or the intercooler, or not the intercooler, the frickin' blow-off valve. Look, it's a 2-piece. This 2-piece blow-off valve HKS bung. It's 2-piece, so I'm decided I'm gonna put it right there. So we're gonna cut that out. Take a peek. It's wide open. All right, here's the piece. We got the little flanges or 2 beads put on, the wastegate welded on, or not the wastegate, the blow-off valve. So right here. So there we go. Just a little update on the cooling situation. Got the oil cooler mounted, and I just created the oil cooler lines. Nice and out of the way. Got this cool little bracket to keep the lines right on the frame rail. And it goes to a drift motion sandwich plate. Some dash 10 Army Navy fittings. It's starting to come together. Let's keep going. The next big deal is doing the compressor side of the intercooler. I think I'm gonna cut this off and put an elbow here so I can get straight line, and then run the intake over into this little area. Maybe cut this out and have a little cold air intake system. Alright, so we got this super ugly 90-degree boot. Gonna utilize, and that should complete the compressor side with just 2 welds. So I'm pretty happy with this configuration. Let's clean it, mark it, and burn it in. I'll burn this one in first, since it's not super important. Be right back. I'm not gonna bore you with this. All right, this is what we have. I have the elbow already on. So we're gonna slide this end in. And this guy. Bam. Throw the intake on, make sure this fits. Bam. There we go. Looks good. Now I'm just gonna paint that to match the color and move on to the next thing. Check it out. Compressor side's done. Everything's painted, all matching colors. The next guy, the next thing, intake air temperature sensor. Nice clean hole. Cleaned the fitment. Gotta fill that spot up. It's gonna be kind of tough, but should be fine. Let's give it a go.
Okay, this pause is ready to go. Okay. Feet out.
Alright. New intercooler setup, new oil cooler setup, new piping. And I think that's it. So let's give it a start and see what happens. Guys, I think that's gonna conclude it. Next one's gonna be a little test drive. Hope you guys enjoyed this little build series, I guess, video. Here it is out in public. All the colored piping, intercooler, oil cooler, new radiator. The sun is really making these pop right now. I think that concludes it.